All right, so now we're going to transition over to assessments.
Okay.
So could you just please describe what we call an ACI, the acronym for an assessment check-in, and tell a little bit about its purpose? And let me tell you why I'm asking this question. A lot of times in the first few months of using the program, I'll be asked the question, where's the exit ticket? Where's the thing that I print off or something to show the mastery of today's lesson? So as you're answering that, kind of think about that too.
There are two main reasons. One is to give teachers a sense, again, this goes back to the spiral of like, what's a reasonable expectation at this point in the year for this standard? So it gives teachers a benchmark for that lesson, which I think exit slips do also, or exit tickets. And then the other thing it does is it tries to put teachers in the mindset of like assessing in the act of teaching and assessing kids while they're doing math. And so this idea that we don't have to add something necessarily, we can look at something that the kids were going to do anyway and use that formatively to inform instruction, which again, I think often exit tickets kind of come from the sheet that are doing. So it's meant to sort of give that information to the teacher about where kids should be, and then also give them a daily opportunity to sort of check in and say, in the act of, without adding additional problems or time, because the kids are doing a lot of problems and spending a lot of time on math anyway. So it's sort of like building this muscle of formative assessment also. So the trick there is the record keeping, is once you understand that that's what it is, you need to come up with a system that lets you keep the level of detail that you need for this kind of assessment.
Also tried to add in information, helpful information for the teacher about what to do if kids maybe aren't quite there yet. So we say, use this problem or use this opportunity. We tell them like what to check in on, and we give them a reasonable, like the mastery expectation statement. You should expect most kids to be able to do this. But if kids can't, you might consider doing this with those kids. And sometimes that's, you may go revisit the readiness activity, which is going to give them a little more background for this. Or sometimes it's have them do it again and try using this tool and see if they just need this mathematical tool to be able to do this. So we were trying to help teachers see and here's an actionable step that you can use this formatively for students who maybe aren't quite getting it yet.
On the Everyday Math Virtual Learning Community, which is a collaborative professional learning site for everyday math users that was developed at our center and is ever growing. One of the things we did was we actually took the ACI problem and put them in exit slip form in these booklets for the very reason that you said, Tony, that it's not that there's not exit slip opportunities. It's that we called them this other thing and they're on the journal page. But if that is a format that is helpful to people for the reasons we mentioned, great. We think that those lend themselves well. But they are basically all the ACIs by unit in exit slip format. And the caveat is that at the lower grades, for sure kindergarten and even part of first grade, because those ACIs are often more observational and less paper and pencil, they don't all translate to the exit slip booklets in the same way.